So go ahead, unmute yourself. Somebody had a question. Go ahead, unmute yourself, mention your name, and ask the question, please.
Jai Kumarji, I'm Dr. Ramesh.
Yes.
I am more confused now about moksha than before. Is it moksha is what is the definition of moksha?
Moksha.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So moksha has different definitions based on different levels of understanding. So a popular definition of moksha is: I do good, I lead a dharmic life. I do good, I lead a dharmic life, and then God will be pleased by me. Now, God means what? My Ishta Devata, perhaps Vishnu, perhaps Shiva, perhaps Devi. And then when I die, I will go to heaven. I will live in heaven happily hereafter. Thereafter, there will be no birth for me. Correct? This is one idea of moksha. This is one idea of moksha, correct?
Is it? Yes. Is it the first step of attainment of moksha? Is the materialistic detachment? Start detaching yourself, and then you attain the moksha by practicing good deeds and thinking good, associate with the good people, reading the good. This one, is it way to attain the moksha?
So we have 18 chapters left of Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna is going to talk about moksha and what is karma yoga, what is jnana yoga, and we are going to place ourselves in the situation of Arjuna. So we have a lot of opportunity to answer your question. So the beauty is a one-line answer is not going to help us. A one-line answer, if it was going to help us, then we don't need to study anything. Why waste our time, precious morning time and early morning, so many things to do, and going to office and this and that is there. Why? And then Sanskrit language and all that, and at this age, why all these problems, right? Why invite all these problems? And when I can lead a life very comfortably. So that
the last question,
answering your question, is why we are sitting here today. Is why we are taking this course. Okay.
And do you recommend any book? I try to read first at least 5 slokas of Bhagavad Gita, hoping that it will start. Do you start like that, or any format?
Yeah. So how will this course progress? Why did I not hear even one Bhagavad Gita shloka in today's class? So these questions can be there. So it is like some child came and want to study physics. First time the student has entered the physics class. And what a good teacher will do is, the good teacher will explain what is physics, where are you sitting, what is this, how is this class different from your mathematics class and your chemistry class and your social studies class. That the teacher must say before opening the book. It is easy to open the book and read sentence per sentence. So in our Shastram, what the tradition is like this. We are trying to explain, give a background, and with that background, when we enter the text, then what is being said will be assimilated more easily. So what we are talking is also Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will talk about Purusharthas. So when he talks about Purusharthas, now you can say, I know what it is. I know what Purushartha is. When he talks about India Artheshu Vairagyam, then you can say, I know what it is. So even though we did not utter even one shloka today, I suggest you don't feel like you missed out something. and we have a plan here, and we will. And it's not like we are going to cover 7-8 slokas in one day. Speed is not the criterion. If you have listened to Swamiji, Chinmayanandaji, and Dayanandaji, and so forth, you will know that the technique they have used, you will know the methodology they followed, and they won't rush into things. All life long, we've been rushing. Now here also, Bhagavad Gita course. How many? Is it a 3-week course or is it a 6-month course? And will I get a degree? And how many credits will I get for it? And so these kinds of questions we've been asking all life long. And in this course, I suggest you all come and relax. Even here, if I start giving exams and you have to prepare every week, and then that too, oh my God, Rekmaji is introducing Sanskrit also, and oh my God, this is so Sunday night in the US stress, and Monday morning lot of stress, and we all attend the Bhagavad Gita class with a lot of stress. That is not the way we envision this. We want everybody to relax, and this, I hope this is the only place where you can completely relax and just let go of any things you have. That is why I say, when you sit in this class in your room, you try to things that remind you of things to do. Don't keep a stack of file next to your laptop and come to this class. Keep that stack of files a little away. At least during this class, don't remind yourself of the things you have to do. Okay, pending things. And come and relax. And we will. The Vedas is a responsibility of our acharyas to make this happen. And of course, I am responsible personally to make sure I communicate properly and answer your questions. And should there be a situation where I don't know the answer, I will accept that. And I often interact with swamis and sannyasis, and I'm sure we can get good answers to our questions. So go ahead, Ramesh ji, you have a question. I hope that helps.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm done with my question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Oh, I have one question. Can I ask?
Yeah, Shreyas, go ahead.
Okay, so let's say you don't have even basic levels of Artha and Kama, right? So let's say you don't have a house, you don't have food, you don't have enough clothes, you struggle to get water. Let's say you're a beggar, okay? So is it possible to even think about these things even before? Okay, there's something called moksha and I try to achieve it. Or so what I'm saying is there a baseline of things that you should achieve in the other purusharthas even before you think of moksha?
Good question, Shreyas. So later on, we will talk about what are, I don't want to use the word qualifications. What are the things that are needed? What are the prerequisites, if I can use the word? What are the prerequisites for a person to be able to seek moksha? That we will talk about in one of the classes. And yes, when the stomach is empty, my mind cannot be focused on moksha. Correct? So I must be somewhat comfortable, somewhat having taken care of my needs before I can inquire into what is more fundamental in one's life. It is like talking about nutrition. Oh, you must have your banana because it gives you potassium. Somebody says, oh, banana gives potassium? I didn't know that. So, the more knowledge, we have a lot of knowledge these days, and even children talk about sodium and potassium and sugar and glucose and whatnot they talk about. So, all that nutrition will make sense only when you are relatively, food is available. You're not deprived of food. A beggar can't be told, hey, you must have nutritious food. It's not the correct advice to give somebody, a homeless person. So correct, you're right in that. More or less, there must be some level of comfort. You must have some level of satisfaction before you can acquire into moksha. And that's why for those who are deprived, we say the first order of duty for every human being is to help to such people, so that everybody, it is only a human being can say, I cannot stand another human being suffering, and it is my duty to help that person. And of course we all help such people. So that system is available, and that possibility is there. And so we hope that nobody is deprived of these things. Good question, Shreyas. Any other questions? So if you're talking, you have to unmute yourself before you talk, otherwise we won't be able to hear. And okay, good. If there are no other questions, we can start the recording here. If you can stop recording, we can